Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
So me and my wife were 24, fresh out of college a few years ago. So we decided to build a home, our forever home. And the cost kind of got out of control. Our parents stepped in. My parents stepped in. Me and my wife have been blessed to have our parents by our side. They actually followed your financial piece back in 2000. There's a different story behind that, but they've accumulated some wealth over the years. They've handed us over a lump sum of money to help us build this house. And whatever's left over, we will pay back in a mortgage payment to them. Me and my wife make about $130,000 a year before taxes, with a commission bonus for myself at the end of the year. So my question is, and we do have a good amount of savings from the past years of working, about $120,000 in savings.
Okay, I'm sorry. If you have $120,000 in savings, why the flip did your parents have to give you money?
They have been working so hard their whole life to set their kids up, and so they want to help every single one of their kids out. I'm one of three brothers.
Yeah, but you made it sound like you got in trouble and they bailed you out.
Oh, no, sir. No.
So what happened with the house? You bought too much house? What's the deal with the house?
Yeah, so we're building.
You're still building?
Yeah, we're still building. We're in the foundation phase right now.
Oh, you just started building?
Okay. Yes. So the deal was with them was we can collaborate with them. They can help out. I mean, we have a really good relationship with our parents. I work for them, actually. And this is what they wanted to do for us. And so we kindly accepted it. And any cost after their initial lump sum that they handed over, we would pay back to them in a mortgage. And so I guess my question is me and my wife are still young. We're 24. We're not thinking about kids right now. Do we give up a lot of that savings that we have straight back to them at the beginning? Or do we have some of that, keep most of it and travel and have fun in our early 20s?
So do I borrow money from my parents when I'm newly married to travel? That's in essence where this lands. When I say it that way, does it sound as crazy to you as it does to me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. No. You like did grown-up stuff and went and bought a house at 24 years old, pay for your stinking house, and then start talking about traveling.
Do you have a good relationship with your parents?
Very good.
The surest way to blow it up is to have money in between you.
Okay.
And I know that's a weird, hard thing to say at 24, especially when you got two people who are like, no, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Just take it from two older guys. Clear the money between your relationship so that it can stay as good as it is right now.
Yeah, I think I heard a two-stage deal here. Like they gave you a gift of a certain amount, and that even wasn't enough. And so then they loaned you more. Is that right?
Yes. They loaned us the full amount of whatever it costs for the house we're paying for it in cash to build. So they're not taking a loan out from any. They've been completely debt-free since 2008.
I know, but you now owe them a mortgage payment. Okay, so that part where they went through Financial Peace University, they flunked the class because we tell you not to do that, ever. Don't ever loan your children money. Oh, my God.
Because it puts a wedge between the relationship.
Yeah, the borrower is slave to the lender. Now you have to eat Thanksgiving dinner with your master. Yeah.
Okay.
That's going to be painful for your wife. Not going to bother you much because it's your parents, but it's going to be painful for your wife.
Understood.
Ooh. So how much money do you owe your parents that you have to pay the mortgage on?
Probably going to be around $200,000 to $250,000.
Okay. And how much of a gift did they give you?
About 50% of the total cost to build, so about $200,000 to $250,000.
So you're 24 years old, you make $130,000, and you got a $450,000 house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang, Gina.
Okay.
It's a lot of house, dude. It's a lot of house.
All right. Well, for sure, the answer to your question is no. You don't need to go on vacation. Yes, you need to take the $130,000, but I'm even going to go a step further. I'm going to put the $130,000 with your mom and dad to limit the size of the mortgage, and then I'm going to go get a commercial mortgage, not from your parents.
Okay.
Because I don't want this mortgage. I don't want you paying payments to your parents for any amount of money, for any amount of interest. I don't think you're going to do that because I think you guys have worked out this detailed thing in all of your heads that this all works out to the point that you're ready to go to Europe instead of pay them back.
But here's what I would say. I can see myself working really hard so that I can bulldoze a path for my son and his new wife. I get that. But if my son was to hand me a check for 130 grand and say, Dad, I've got this money saved up. This is the part of the mortgage. And then I want you to see here, I'm giving you the rest of it. I took out a commercial loan because I want to just stay your son. I don't want to stay one of your, like, I don't want you to be my banker. I would be so proud. And in a way, you're kind of not showing him up, but you're kind of saying, I'm taking the reins here. It would show a level of wisdom and maturity. I'm trying to give him as much grace as I can, Dad, because the arrangement he's put you in is madness. It just ends in somebody wanting you to do something for Christmas and your wife doesn't want to, and it's like, well, after all we've done, it's just a recipe for disaster. But man, if you went and did what Dave just said, go get a commercial loan for the rest of it. And by the way, that's a tiny mortgage.
It's a $120,000 mortgage.
It's a tiny mortgage. Just go do that, man. You'll have that paid off in no time with as much money as y'all make.
If you don't go on trips.
Yeah, if you don't go to Europe. And by the way, I don't know, Dave, trips are more fun when I'm older now. I don't know why. They just are.
Well, they're more fun because they don't follow you home. But in essence, that's what this ends up being. So
I don't have to have Sunday
increase
lunch
the
with my
amount we
banker
borrow
anymore.
from mom and dad by the amount that we spend on the trips.
Yeah.
And so it's like borrowing on the trip, borrowing from mom and dad to go on a trip, and obviously that would be ludicrous. So moms and dads, those of you that graduated from Financial Peace University with a better grade than that mom and dad got, which was an F, here's the rule, okay? If you want to give your children some money and they pay cash for a house, and part of the bargain is they never borrow money again because you want your family tree to be completely changed, great. Never make your child, your grown child, your slave. You change your relationship with your daughter-in-law, your son-in-law. You change the relationship in how you interact with each other. It's just you're adding layers to it that you were unintended, but they're very real. And no one is the exception. Even a nice master is a master. Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.